Okay class, so today we'll be going to discuss about linked list. What are linked lists? So first of all, before linked list, you all should know what is an array. What is an array? Array is a continuous set of data. That means whenever I have some memory space, the data, if I'm storing any data in an array, that will be stored in a continuous form. So you won't have any spaces left in between. For example, I'm defining a of 10. Now what this will do, it will go into the memory location and occupy 10 spaces accordingly. If I'm inserting a 11th element, now after a10 I have declared b10. What it will do, it will automatically go to the next destination and allocate 10 memory spaces to b. This had been allocated to a. Now what this will do is, if I want to access another element of A or insert another element of array A, that won't be possible because arrays follow static memory allocation. That is, once the memory is defined, you cannot change it in between of the program. Now for this reason, linked list came into scene. What does linked list do? To dynamically define the data in the middle of the program or anywhere, different memory spaces can be allotted in this scene. For example, if I have memory locations, for example a of 1, a of 2, a of 3 and a of 4. Now after this I have b. What will this do? A of 1, 2, 3, 4, it is continuous, then starts your b. I cannot access any element in between. For example, if I want array A having 5th element, that cannot be inserted because that memory has been given to B. So it will give some memory location in the middle. So instead of this, if we see linked list, in linked list we have different memory allocations. For example, this is address 100, this is 101, 102, 103. Now if I want to allocate any memory to a data, for example this, it is having 7. Now I want another element to be allocated in the memory, that is given this space. Similarly some other, then it will be linking to other memory space. So this is a linked list where one location points to the other location. So it is a series that continues, but it is not a continuous series in the memory location. Now this also has two parts. Since we have the data as well as this pointer in a linked list, the data is simply to store whatever data you need for the memory to be allocated. So for example, if I am putting 5, it will store 5 in the data section. Now since memory is allocated in the dynamical ways, there is no location that is specific or continuous. The pointer contains the address of the next memory location in the memory space. For example, the 5th element will contain address of the next element, for example 7. Now this address, for example, if I say to be more clear, this is 5, this is address 1001. It will point to memory location 1001 that will have some other data element. For example, I have 2000 here. Now this in turn will go to another memory space that will have this data plus address of the next node. If I have only 3 nodes, so this will be null. That means it is the end of the linked list. So for now, you should be clear that in a linked list we have nodes. So what is a node? A node is simply something that contains your data and the address. Now address is a pointer variable because it will store the address of the next memory location. So you should be clear, node will consist of 2 parts, the data and the address. The address will be the part that will be focusing on the next memory location where the data is stored. So obviously this is not continuous, it is located dynamically along the memory space. So for now, you should be clear with the following points of the linked list. What is a linked list? It is a memory allocation method that is not continuous. So memory is allocated dynamically. Randomly it is done. We do not have a defined memory space. So first word, dynamically, should be clear to you. You know array is something that is continuous. It occupies the space in the memory which is all continuous. Coming to linked list, it is dynamic memory allocation. You have to see that the memory is allocated dynamically. You do not define the space in terms of numbers like it is done in your arrays. Then coming to linked list, there is every part of a linked list consists of nodes. What is a node? A node is any memory space that is given to the data which will store the address of the next. So obviously a node has two parts, the data as well as address, where address is the pointer. Now coming to the types of linked list. Since you all are clear with what is a linked list, now what are the types of linked list? So we have three types of linked list: singly, the basic three types, then doubly, and finally circular. Your circular linked list can also be circular doubly linked list. First, be clear with the basics one. In your singly linked list, as you all know, in a linked list we have nodes. What is a node? A node is simply a part where you have data plus the address, which will point to the next address space that will contain some other data. This will point to some other memory space which will eventually point to some other data, and so on. If this is the end of the linked list, it will consist of null. That is, no data is there, no address is there. This is pointed by start. That means this is the start of the linked list. So a singly linked list is the one in which all the nodes are linked in some sequence manner. Hence it is linear linked list. So it is a linear linked list. Coming to the next one, we have doubly linked list. Now what is a doubly linked list? In a single linked list, we had single data that was being related to each other. In doubly linked list, we have data elements along with two pointers. Now these two pointers will automatically point to the successor node or the predecessor node. For example, if this is a doubly linked list, it will consist of nodes that will obviously have two pointers. Now, since this one is the start, because this is the start, so this will be null. There is nothing in it because it is a start. There is no address there. There is a data element. Then if this is 100, this is 200, this is, for example, 500. Then this will obviously point to the next one, that is 100. Moving on to the next node, if it is 8. So obviously this will contain the address of the previous node, that is 500. And this will contain the address of the next node, that is 200. Coming to the next node, if this is the data, this will contain the address of the previous node, that is 100, and this will contain the address of the next node. But as you see, there is nothing after that, so this will again be null. So this is a doubly linked list where you have two pointers, predecessor and the successor. So all the linked nodes are linked together by multiple links, where both help in accessing the successor node or the predecessor node, or for easier terms, next node and the previous node. Next, coming to circular linked list. What is a circular linked list? As the name suggests, a circular linked list will obviously link in a circular manner. So how would a linked list relate to the circular manner? If I have a node, for example 10, and the address, next node, next 12, next node, next 14 and any address 500. Next node 18 and here. Now since it is a circular one, what will the circular list do? The last node will point to the first node. The last node is pointing to the first node. So this will contain the address of the first node, that is 100. So for clear, this is 100, that is 100, 2000, 5000. So a circular linked list is one which has no beginning and no end. No beginning and no end. So for easier, it is simply a linked list which will begin and end where it began. It is a single one where you create a circular manner in which the nodes are linked to each other. There is no breakage of the links that are being created. So I hope it is clear for the linked list part and the types. So basically you have to remember the following points. That linked lists are of three types: your singly linked list, your doubly linked list, then your circular linked list. You also have circular doubly linked list where it will be in a double node manner. It will contain the node that will have predecessor as well as a successor. In your singly linked list, it is also called linear linked list because it is simply the one which will have start and the end. It will consist of just two parts, that is the data as well as the address. This whole is called as node. Remember this point. Node consists of data and address. Then doubly linked list. What is a doubly linked list? Where you have the predecessor node and the successor node. So what will the successor node and the predecessor one do? This will point to the next address and this will point to the previous address. In a circular linked list, you have a simple linked list which will work in a circular manner. That is no beginning and no end. I hope you are clear with basic linked list and the types of it. Now for further, I hope you have queries, and it's good if you have queries, you can clarify it. But just now you focus on this. Thank you, please.